What's poppin', YouTube? Back with another one, man. You already know what it is. So, look, the story we're gonna get in today is about Trae the Truth. He's a rapper from Houston. His daughter's been missing, man. Very unfortunate, man. Just want to bring some light to his situation, some awareness to his situation, man. Definitely his daughter in our prayers. Put your daughter in his prayers, positive prayers, man, because you can't have negative prayers, bro. And just hope she's okay, man. But yeah, man, he's just been speaking out lately about it, man. He tried for the longest to keep it under just quiet pretty much, and didn't want to make too much noise about it, but it's getting out of hand. And I'm pretty sure, man, he's afraid, man. He's trying to stay positive, you know what I mean? Trying not to think the worst. So we definitely want to help him out, man. My platform is for all reasons, man. This could be anybody in any situation. So yeah, let's go on and jump into it, man, and then we'll speak on it throughout the whole thing, man. I mean, not throughout the whole thing, but we'll speak about it. You already know what it is. Let's
I
grind.
want to make something clear. When he says everyone's looking for you, that means you guys. He needs your help. He needs the public's help. And I want to bring on right now Trae the Truth.
I apologize too. The baby's name is True. Beautiful name. But that's her name. I forgot to mention her name. So you already know what it is.
Joins me now live for this first national interview. Trae, first of all, I am so sorry the situation that you're in. I can't imagine what that's like. But the first place I actually want to start is your daughter. I want the world to know more about your daughter, Truth.
Truth is, man, I tell people she's the life of the party. When she walks into a room, she definitely light it up. She definitely, even with me, changed me for the better, because you got to think, me being a rapper across the world to go on the cheerleader bouts and other things now, man, she definitely brings a lot of positive energy to me and just the whole family.
We're showing these pictures of her right now, so it's great for two reasons. One,
Beautiful.
she's a beautiful, beautiful girl. And two, if anybody sees her, report it immediately. But do you remember the last thing you said to her before she disappeared?
Yeah, I remember vividly, because she was asleep when I woke up, and I dropped her off, and I told her I'd see her Sunday. And I gave her a hug and a kiss, and that was the last time I seen her.
What's her relationship like with Heather?
I mean, I've been dealing with a custody battle for up to 6 years, man. So it's been a very up and down, stressful situation. But, in my mind, it's always for doing what's for the best interest of Truth. And at the beginning of this year, they actually granted me primary custody, which it was shared custody, but she would get visitations on the weekend and she would get summer visits. And after I allowed Truth to go with her for the summer, the very first visit she had, which was August 16th, and I ain't seen Truth since.
And I have to ask what your relationship was like with Heather. If she did this on purpose, why would she have done this?
Probably a numerous of reasons. One, probably the fact that I got custody could have triggered something. Definitely the situation it became super scary, because it's like when you go to do things like this and a child just vanishes, let alone, we have a custody order and you just go against it like I'm going to do exactly what I feel, how I feel, and just go on about her business, because at the end of the day, she wasn't thinking about how no one else felt. I had affected no one else. She just did what was best for Heather at the moment.
Do you have any tips right now, Trae, on where Truth could be? Do you think Truth could still be in LA again, where she was last seen with Heather?
I honestly don't know. The private investigators that were hired, that's where they seen her at. They seen her one time during the day. They seen her being moved to a car with Heather and somebody else and taken to another location. And lastly, they seen her leaving from one of Heather's friends' house, and they tried to actually follow her. And the speed that they were going fast, and they called me, and I told them, like, you can't follow her, because if they get into a wreck or anything goes on, I'm jeopardizing my baby's safety. And sadly, that was the last time that they seen Truth too. So me making that judgment call is what led to me really never seeing Truth again.
That's understandable. I totally understand that. You didn't want to place her in any more danger, which actually makes me wonder, do you think she's in danger? Do you think she's safe right now?
I definitely feel she's in danger because mentally I don't know where her mom's at. You know, Truth is not in school right now. She doesn't have a home because they abandoned their apartment, they abandoned their cars, all phones are cut off. I have no access to even know the truth. Okay, I don't know if she's sleeping, don't know what she's eating. I don't know the environment where she may lay her head, who's around her, whether it may be adults that don't need to be around her, whether it may be children that may handle her a certain way.
So listen, Trae, I mean, we're showing these photos. There are people who are going to see this. If someone sees Truth or has a tip on where she is, what should they do?
They should definitely, I tell everybody, do not approach them. Don't try and be a hero, because my baby's safety is first and foremost. Call 911 or one of the agencies and just let them know that you've seen a missing child. Something that I do want to say is something that I'm learning through this process that's real hurtful, in which I feel not only me, I'm going to get with other people to try and fight to change some of these laws. You do know, like, if a parent has custody and the other parent has the child, and say law enforcement is called, a lot of times they'll overlook the situation and they'll say, oh, this is a civil matter, or it's not necessarily a crime in their eyes. And sometimes that could be parents' last time being able to see their kid.
Yeah. Well, what has law enforcement said to you?
In this situation, they understand, and they said I'm probably one of the fathers that they never experienced, meaning every day I'm on it trying to find my child. I'm on it more than they're on it. And their whole goal right now is to get Truth home first and foremost. You know, you have different agencies coming together that probably never even dealt with each other before, and they all coming together as one just to get my baby to safety. The whole goal is just to get her to a safe environment, to get her where she can lay her head and she can be safe and protected. You know, as a father, the worst thing on earth is to imagine anything going wrong with your child and you not being able to be there to protect.
Absolutely.
And it's the unknown. It's the unknown that's probably hurting a lot more than anything, right, Trae?
Definitely, because even in the unknown, she can be in the house next door, but the fact that she's not being able to be brought outside to be seen, you would never know. So as far as me, I've been searching for a while, whether it be LA, whether it be Arizona, whether it be Texas, everywhere. At this point, I'm just trying to do whatever I can do. And on top of that, just hope that a parent, even if they know where my child is and they may be a family member to Heather or a friend, is think for the child. Don't think for me, don't think for Heather, think for the best interest of Truth.
Absolutely.
So listen, Trae, this is live right now. Obviously, it'll be reposted on social media, on YouTube. There is a chance Heather and Truth might be listening to this. If they are, what would you say to them?
It's been going on way too long. A lot of us over here are broken. You know, Truth right now, mentally, this is super damaging. Truth don't have to deal with therapy. We don't even, honestly, none of us know what's going on in Truth's head, including her mother. And it's just not right. It's been going on too long. Truth needs to be brought home to where somebody can actually provide for her, and she doesn't have to live pillar to post. She don't have to wonder where her next meal coming from or anything else. Like, it's not fair. It's not right. Truth have brothers, you know. Her brothers, imagine me having to explain to them every day that their sister's still not making it back home.
Let me end by this. I've been following you for quite some time. You have been doing tremendous work for the community. I'll never forget what you did for Martha Menefield, that 82-year-old woman renovating her house. She got a trash bill. It was a whole legal mess. You helped her. You've done so much for the community. I'm encouraging anybody, a part of the community, to now help you because you need the help. So Trae the Truth, thank you so much for coming on. Really appreciate it. We will do whatever we can. And by the way, if anybody has tips on the whereabouts of Truth Thompson, you can call 281-341-4686 or 877-97-BAMFI, B-A-M-F-I. But Trae the Truth, thanks so much for coming on and wishing you the best of luck.
Thank you just for sharing my baby story.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com.
Okay, that's the end of that right there, man. Y'all definitely post y'all thoughts and comments on this whole story here. Let me know what y'all think about it. Make sure y'all take notes of that of the number that they gave. If you see him, and you know what I mean, just send some definitely loving prayers out to him and his baby, man, and to anybody else that in the world is going through this. It shouldn't be just acknowledged because it's Trae the Truth. This goes on every day in the world. Very sad, very unfortunate that parents just start acting stupid, man, when, you know, they're done with each other or they ain't getting along. And some parents like to use the children as weapons, as pawns, and that's not okay. Me personally, I've been through something very similar to this, and it is illegal. When the court orders something, people cannot take, you know, the court orders and the legal, the law into their own hands, man. And they might think it's okay to do, but in reality, they're getting themselves in trouble. They feeling cocky, they feeling arrogant, they're feeling untouched. But it's gonna be a different thing when you're standing in front of that judge, and that judge is definitely gonna make an example out of Trae the Truth's baby mama, Heather, as the judge should, male or woman. Judge should definitely make an example out of her for what she's done. She's taken the law into her own hands. They awarded, you know, it's all kind of reasons why they'll award a parent primary parent. It may not be nothing bad. It just may be, you know, the child go to school there, or you know, primary lives over here. But in his situation, it sounds like because he's the better provider. You know what I mean? And she may be a bitter baby mama. She may be that jealous baby mama, man, because he doesn't want to be with her. They haven't worked out. It doesn't matter. But this most definitely is not the way that she should be handling it. The mother should be handling it. And my heart just goes out to him and definitely the baby. She's such a beautiful little girl. You know, like he said, these parents are selfish that do this. It ain't just women that do this. You got men that's done this, man. And we definitely don't want the worst to come true. So I'm not speaking that, man. She's okay. That's what I'm going to speak. She's going to return back to her dad safely, sound. But, you know, she is causing some trauma there. You know what I mean? Because children are not stupid and they're going to get older. You're going to have to explain why you did this. You can't lie to your child forever, man. You cannot lie to the child. For the parents, male or woman, woman or male, that takes a child from the other parent, you're going to have to answer for that one day. And that child, when they grow up and they're no longer a child, they're just your son or your daughter and they're an adult, oh man, that's when you're gonna get yours. That's when it's gonna hit them like a brink truck, man. Real talk. So man, this is crazy, man, and you know, definitely a mess up situation. I just wanted to shed some light to it, man. You know, because like I said, I've been through this, and it's very painful. It's very hurtful. And you know, it has to stop, man. These courts, these laws have to get better. People shouldn't just think that they can just say, forget the judge, whatever the judge orders, whatever the legal laws say it is, and then as soon as they leave the courthouse, you know what? Forget that judge. Forget what they said it's gonna be. I'm gonna do what I want to do. That's a problem. She deserves jail time, and you know, in most cases, I don't wish jail on people, but in these type of situations, hell, man, you wishing jail on yourself if you just done to do this. And you know, he's making a big deal about this, so. Yeah, but when they catch her, it's gonna be bad. You know what I mean? She's gonna have to deal with it, man. You know what I mean? Hopefully she comes to her senses and see like, hey, I'm doing too much. I'm making the situation go from here to here real bad, real fast. Let me count my losses right now and stop. Because like he said, it's not just about her feelings or Trae the Truth's feelings. It's about the little girl Truth's feelings. Her mental, her spirit, her heart. She misses her dad, you know, and the mama's being just pure evil, very pure evil, petty, very, very vindictive, you know what I mean? Very ornery. She's trying to hurt him, you know, and you know, people do stupid stuff saying, oh, you know, just to see if they get a reaction out of you. Duh, what parent ain't gonna hurt from that? That don't make you tough. That don't mean you did some boss stuff. That's ignorant, bro. That's the most selfish thing you can do. And then this is the killer. If you was to ask, the parents out here that do this type of stuff, do you love your child? They'll say, yeah, I do. How? How do you love your child when you do stuff like this? How do you love your child when you put your grown emotions and feelings over what's best for the child? One thing about being a parent, man, is for sure, it's no manual being a parent. But if you want to consider being a good parent or a decent parent, man, you got to always do your best to think what's best for the child. Real talk, man. So, my heart go out to Trae the Truth, man, his daughter, and make everybody involved in helping Heather do this. I'll get what they got coming to them, real talk, man. And I'm going to speak highly and positive. She will be returned safe and sound to her dad, where she's going to have the proper love and the proper care and the proper family she needs. And this woman's going to wake up out of her damn misery and lost mind and get her mind together, man, because this ain't right, bro. Just messed up, man. And anybody else going through this, family member, it don't even have to be a child too, man. You just somebody out there that's a loved one's been missing for a long time and they just don't know where they at. They don't have that closure. You know what I mean? My heart go out to you. Prayers to you. The Most High is with you and his will be done. So you already know what it is, man. We're going to stay grinding, man. This is what I do like about, this platform, my channels. We can do stuff like this. I don't always have the best videos and things like that, but we definitely going to, keep it going, man, and use this platform for stuff like this. So until next time, man, you already know what it is, man. Let's grit.
Cause nigga, I like money and nice shit. My swag is priceless, my bag is righteous. You mad? I got the